Champion Antonio Carita Nieves, Monster Inoue.
Getting your instruction in the dressing room, let's have a good, clean fight.
11 knockouts in 13 fights. But according to CompuBox, just missed with one. But you can see
saying such glowing things. He tries to set his stuff up, and Nieves feints and
hard left hand. Nieves quite away. By Nieves.
Right, tries to punch with Inoue to get his shot.
And already we've seen one thing that some fighters wait a long time to learn. He has a reputation. That, of course, underlines the fact that power is often set up.
He's trying to get in there, and he's trying to also punch with Inoue.
Great jabber. Nieves is aware of the jab, so a couple of times Inoue leads with the left hook. Announced his presence in the ring with one good hard counter left-hand shot. It landed on
hides the power behind the jab, like you just mentioned, so that's definitely an asset.
The boxing world has their eyes peeled right now on this fight. Because
his father taught him well. He's fundamentally sound, and that power he has behind all the right things, I just don't know if he can translate that physically.
Tries to deliver the body. Inoue did a great job of blocking.
This is where Inoue has had his way so far.
You're doing pretty good. Throw some bodies in there. You can get some.
Feint, there's the feint. Inoue wants to wait a little bit to punch sometimes. Punch in between when
he's become worth it to extend yourself and try to.
Left hand to the body. Placement rather than power. Now combinations. Side, he'll fire a right hand even if it wasn't his plan to do.
Circumstances. The question here is, can Inoue impose his, you see why he's called the monster. When a guy has fast hands.
Right now, he's always in position to punch. We're talking a lot about the power of Inoue, but as we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, it's the jab.
Happened towards the end of the last round, and you could see Nieves is
opportunistic, Jim, as you said.
This is just a brilliant round. He did take a knee in an amateur fight, so he has had one knockdown scored against him, although
implement that game plan when you're getting hit heavy with heavy shots to the head and the body, like
a way to punch and punching with him to land his own shot. Athletic ability to avoid punches and doesn't always use overwhelming offense anyway.
Regardless of what his opponent tries to do.
And I think he bothered Nieves with that hard right hand.
Energetically applies all those things. It's a nightmare for the use kind of classic technical defense. You think that'll be the 10-second warning clap and thought it was the bell?
That saved Nieves right there. Tonight and his opponents previous to this night. He has an confidence
just go down a little bit as Inoue right, and part of the key to his ability to do that is balance and timing. He seems
is obviously you can get caught with a clean shot. Good shot from Nieves.
Right hand of a punch. Now Inoue sticking the jab. That's his game. I think at the end of the day, if there was one thing that won the first fight for Juan Francisco
against the next level,
it remains to be seen. Inoue is only 24 years old, so his reflexes are at the
off the jab. Nieves trying to come back with some body shots. I had Nieves to the body, and he followed up with a looping right hand upstairs. Well, it seems always to be in the right position on his feet, and he throws when he wants to.
He's not.
His father asked for body shots. Juan Francisco Estrada, it was having his feet flat on the canvas, and Inoue just standing in, looking, waiting, and he launches again. Inoue winning the first 2 rounds.
Inoue is trying to pick up where he left off.
The punch as it was traveling through the air to give it a little bit lift over the top and get it down to the face. Now Inoue in this round. Now he goes downstairs and comes back up and fires.
It's a heavy jab, meaning his weight comes out
maximizing the power in his punches in the second half of the fight.
Yeah, he was always in position to punch. He knows Nieves was hurt in that last round, and he wants to pick-em type puncher. He'll throw a jab, he'll throw a lead right hand, then he'll throw a 2 or 3 punch combination. He needs to fight in his early to mid-30s. He'll have to make those adjustments and modify it. All of a sudden, it does. Yeah, excuse me, Jimmy, but he's a pick-em type puncher, not necessarily a combination.
He'll respond to an opportunity.
Inoue has been a little bit wide, but you can see the force over his front foot when he throws it.
Oh, and it sets up.
Vicious left hand to the body from Inoue.
That's a 115-pounder, boy.
Just a little bit.
To see how hurt he still is.
To this fight, that's what he does. He pulls straight back from punches sometimes. He uses that when one guy is coming up from below the flyweight division and the other guy's coming down from 120.
Fire style.
A lot of time between now and then, though.
Like that, which are discouraging to Nieves.
Absolutely.
He's a pick-em type puncher until he gets his guy hurt, and then he throws in combination.
I like that. Yeah.
Been going, all right? Let's see if we can't work that
How do
double.
you have it through 3 unofficially?
Okay, so you're making it 3-0, 30-27. Naoya Inoue.
Enviable task. You could just, catch him in an exchange. Oh, what a hook!
Well, he can open
Much in between.
I think that's a great point.
If he can capture their imagination.
Nieves is trying to find somewhere to hide in the ring, and he can't find
It's
it.
amazing his accuracy. I'm talking about Inoue. When he throws a punch, man, he don't miss.
Competent, responsible fighter who's not really doing anything glaringly
Position like you just mentioned to be in.
Well, win or lose, it's a big week in one way for Nieves. He works at a PNC.
I think Inoue has to put Nieves away here in this round or next this round.
Well, Inoue, it seems, continues to track him down, pin him against the ropes,
and really look devastating, make some water cooler buzz the next, on Monday at work. And yet it's coming out wrong because of what Inoue's doing, as though
full time in Cleveland, and to allow Nieves to throw some punches and let any other top fighter in the sport, an average of 37 coming in.
It's a lopsided fight, and if he's
trying to slip away to the side,
Straight right hand is extremely accurate. It's amazing. The guy's
what's the trainer supposed to tell him? You want to throw in the towel already?
This week, he was profiled in the Wall Street Journal and let his clock wind down a little bit.
Yeah, I think that was by design. I don't know if
his son, there are emotional implications when the father
we all know he's good. What people
I mentioned that he's throwing 41 jabs per round here tonight.
Lead punch, body, lead punch, body.
Years, and some of them have been among the sport's most famous duos, including, of course, Felix.
Here pretty soon, maybe he can do that. But what
Inoue just keeps walking.
Accuracy. See that? I mean, Nieves has got his hands held up.
Stick with the game plan, but the game plan's not working. But come up with a better one right now.
I mean, the trainer's
CEO of the banking company made clear that he's aware of the kid and knows that he's fighting.
He was trying to let the punishment from the previous round sink in.
Do you like it, or would you have stayed away from it?
I mean, ideally, I think it's a
in a way what's good for him here in terms of the business.
That jab through. Really amazing job he's doing.
As his banking career goes forward, and he said, "I'm never going to give up my day job." Knocking him down, gets him in shot with authority.
One or two more of those. Inoue has him ready to go to the body. Yep, there it is.
First time down as a pro for the authority to change anything. Another left hook. You're fighting where you've been brought up. Listening to what Max Kellerman and Andre Ward say.
Another punch other than a hook to the body.
And there's another one. Inoue stalking.
There it is.
Another body hook to the body. Another left hook to the body. And there's another one. In boxing, I don't care who fights than any other weapon.
He's about to win by stoppage, but he's only throwing one hook.
Stop it, I'll stop it, believe.
But Inoue knows he has wounded prey in front of him.
Where he can guard against that shot. He's got to switch it up, throw it right to the body.
17-1-2. His first loss in the last fight was a decision with which he come back to it. And with the chance to put on a show now.
Dazed in a way, like he's a... But why does he need to keep
things from me? In the ring, come to me, Mosley, over and over and over. The sledgehammer left to the body. Arturo Gatti against Leonard Doreen, out right now.
And Nieves looked at him like, wait a minute, you're allowed to do that? A damaging thing to do. Like, why does he need to keep taking?
The referee has to keep a close look on Nieves. And Nieves is keeping that right hand glued to his side right there. A little bit of inexperience from Inoue, only having 13 fights. Good right hand right there. It's only going to get worse as this fight progresses.
To the body. Listen to the sound when those left hands all over the arena here at the StubHub Center.
Who knows what's going on internally? The nose is bleeding now.
Another left to the body to finish the round. And Nieves, where trainer Joseph Delguide has a decision to make. And he has made the decision.
That's the official time. Is the end of round 6. The rule by the referee, KO. The winner, Naoya Monster